body at the age of experiencing, at the age of around 2. 6 months here, 6 months there, around the age of 2. Then the child, until then, sees everything as a happening. But once the ego is there, he says, I did that, that is mine, that I am not going to get my neighbor's. The sense of possession and the separate entity is the ego. And that ego remains until the last breath in the body. And that ego is what I, you and he is. Created by divine hypnosis, we have no independent existence except as an identified consciousness. Therefore, that ego will be there until the last breath in the body. Whether in that body-mind organism and the ego total understanding has happened or not, the ego is there. And that is one of the most important things which I differ totally. Most masters, what do they tell you? What is enlightenment? Enlightenment means the end of separation, end of the ego, which is stupid. Ramana Maharshi lived for 50 years as the same separate entity, as the same ego for 50 years in that ashram. So when I read that, I couldn't accept it. If I called a sage by name, would he not respond, yes, what can I do for you? If a sage responds to my calling him, it means the ego is there. Otherwise he would have just walked away like an idiot. So the fact that a sage, man of understanding, responds to his name being called means even after the total understanding, the ego is the same as the previous one before enlightenment happened. Therefore the big question arises. Previously I was told enlightenment means I am no longer a separate person. But now if you tell me, even after total enlightenment, I am still the same person, and you are the same person, and I am supposed to be enlightened, where is the difference? That is the core question. I repeat, if the sage is supposed to be an ego in which the full understanding has happened, then what is the difference between the ego in which the full understanding has happened and the ego, the ordinary ego? The answer is simple. In the ego that the sage is, the sense of personal doership has been uprooted. Therefore, the sage, still living as the same ego, totally accepts that whatever happens to him is neither his action nor anybody else's action. It is a happening which had to happen according to the cosmic law. Therefore, he doesn't hate himself, he doesn't hate anyone else. And that is the absence of suffering, which is happiness.